Good morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is that you're watching this. Hi, my name is Nielsen if this is your first time meeting me. This is my channel Glow and Grow, where we glow with makeup and internal to externally, and then you grow with me as I am learning to do my makeup, as I am not a professional, but I think it'd be pretty dope to be one day. So today's video is going to be all around my newest beauty palette. It's the Blend Bunny and Mei Pang Rotten palette. I'm so stoked to have this, so if this is something you're interested in watching, stick around. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I scoop my little cart over here. So it has been a minute. I think this is actually my first official video of the new year. So welcome 2026. As of when I'm filming this, this is January 9th. I'm just changing my calendar real quick. And this is a Friday, which is crazy. So I am just getting some of my things in order here. Alrighty. So first things first, I'm just gonna cover up a few blemishes, get my skin evened out here a little bit. I just jumped out of the shower and got my hair diffused, so the curls be curling today. But we're gonna get this situated. But yeah, this palette, so I follow Mei Pang on Instagram, and this palette has been one that I have been eyeballing since it has been talked about. And then with my birthday being in December, I was like, oh man, I really want to be able to achieve that palette in some way by my birthday. And then when she dropped it, it sold the fuck out. So I was like, oh well, better luck next time. And then the next time came when they replenished it and I got my hands on it. So I'm excited to show you guys what this looks like. It is an all matte palette, and anyone that's watched my videos prior knows I'm really into like sparkles and glitter, so it's a bit of a change for me. So I'm not sure where today's look will take us, and I might add to the matte effect, quite frankly. I have used it already once. I just tried it out yesterday. I really love the color palette because I think it has a nice variety of colors for everyone. Any of the looks I've seen people do so far with the palette have been dope. So I'm just kind of excited to play around with it. Blend, baby, blend. Again, if you're new here, my name is Nielsen. That is my first name, yes. And I just really enjoy doing makeup. I kind of came up with this idea on a whim to just start doing my makeup with you guys, so we can chill before I go to work every day. There's been a few times, and in the future I think I might expand to not just doing it before work, just to make it a little bit more versatile as far as that goes, especially with the looks, because not that I can't do fun looks for work, but it also kills it a little bit as far as what I feel like wanting to do for work. So I think I got a pretty good foundation started. I just used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 010 Fair, or 010 Fair. I'm gonna go in with my blush. I am using, I don't know if they have an official name, but I use just the ColourPop brushes here. I'm gonna go in with the blush brush, the F30, and I'm gonna use the She Glam Rose blush. I think this is so fun. I think that I used this in one of my other videos here not too long ago. I just like the color it gives. It's a nice, literally rosy, dusty rosy kind of shade. It complements my skin pretty well. You don't have to keep this plastic on. I just have cats that are, I think, all in here, but they're sleeping, so they're being very good today. But I have cats and a dog that I would worry about eating if it wasn't in the plastic. I'm so amped to do something with this makeup palette, you have no idea. This will just be fun. So yeah, again, if this is your first time watching me, or stumbling across in my channel. I typically am not the best at planning out looks, to be honest. I just kind of roll with the punches and see where my want takes me that day. Okay, I think we're good with the blush. I think that gave me just enough coverage. All right, now I'm going to see about going in. Oh, and I spread my concealer with the F9 brush, the ColourPop. Now I'm going to go in with some highlight. I'm debating on what highlight to use because since this is a matte palette, I'm not wanting it to be too shiny. I think I might go in with the REM Beauty Fembot. It's really pretty highlighter. Kind of makes me feel like a fairy anytime I've worn it. So, like I said, I'm not sure what the vibe is today, but I at least want to have some sheen on my face. So, we might be combining the eyeshadow with a little sparkle, depending. I'm not sure. Okay, I feel like that gives me just enough glisten, a little glow. And that's so quick and easy too. Again, you can use whatever you want product-wise with this look. These are just what I like and what I happen to be using, so I'm definitely not like trying to necessarily promote anything, and this is not sponsored by any means, but I just thought it'd be fun to share what I choose to use, if in case you want to give it a shot, or put your 2 cents in what you like or don't like about the products. Oh, hair. Fuzzy hair. I'm gonna take a little water break. I'm trying to drink some more water this year, which I don't like making New Year's resolutions, but I'm trying to drink more water if nothing else. Okay, so we have the concealer done. I have my blush. Oh my God, I still feel like I have a fuzzy in my eye. What is going on? Maybe I just need to move that hair in general. Who knows? Then I have my blush and a faint highlight. So now it is the time for the star of the show today. Not that those products weren't great, but we have a star of the show today. So this is the Rotten palette. Oh, she's so pretty. They talked about it on the socials about how Mei Pang, I'm gonna say the creative genius behind this, because this is what she chose and her colors. She actually made the outside like kind of velvety, because it's all supposed to be based off of I'm just reading the back, how based off of mold. Yeah, reimagines the unexpected beauty of decay. I love that. So yeah, this is all based off of mold, and it is like literally fuzzy on the outside. So I'll show you guys the inside. Take off the plastic there. It is all pretty mattes. I just love that. Yeah, like I said, it threw me off because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot they were all matte shades, but I dig it. So I have no idea what I'm wanting to do look-wise. I thought about just going down a row and trying to make a look out of a single row. So I'll see how that goes. I think that might be the best, because I'm looking at it and I'm getting so many different ideas here. Yeah. What I probably will do for this look is I might do this row. I kind of did this yesterday when I test drove the palette yesterday for work, obviously off camera, is I went in on this first row here. So we got some greens, like this really pretty like raspberry color, and this like bright white. I'm feeling like going down this row, so kind of like the deeper burgundy-ish into this lighter pink, and I'm gonna botch some of these names because they're named after, I think, different kinds of mold. I think that's what she did. This lighter pink, this really pretty like mustard. It's kind of like a dark mustardy golden color, and then this light blue color. I think I really like that row, so I'm gonna try to just use the ones in that row for this video and see how that turns out. So with that, I guess we're gonna just begin and see where this takes us. I'm gonna go in, I normally do dark colors on top of light, but I think oh no, I think I want to do Marrow first. Marrow is the dark color down here. It's a crazy shade name. And I'm just going to go in with the E4 to really pack on that punch right off the rip. It's a really pretty color. And again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm wanting to do with this look, so I'm just kind of packing it in and going going along with the flow as I go here. I will say, if you have my eyes are hazel, but if you have hazel or green eyes, this will make that shit pop. I'm sure it would look good with any color eyes, but I have hazel, so that's what I can base it off of. Okay. Sick. So I'm gonna go in with the other eye. Like I said, I'm just kind of packing in, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm wanting to create with this. I can't wear this top to work, so that's just not even an option. I just thought this top looks sick with the palette. Could look good with anything. Also, since I'm not by any means a professional, I wanted to make sure I had some form of base on my eyes, because I'm really bad about not adding a base to my eyeshadow to be able to make sure that really stands out. Okay. Just gonna add a little extra here under the eye. To tie that together a smidgen, and then let's see what I'm wanting to do. I'm gonna go in with the I think it's called Serpula. It's that like mustardy color I was talking about, the golden, I shouldn't say mustard, it's a golden, nice moldy golden. I'm just going to, with the E28 little brush, I'll probably blend this out with a different brush. I just really wanted to go in, like, give this a definitive line. I definitely feel like this look today is going to be a more creative look, so this is not going to be for everyone, but I also feel like this palette isn't for everyone. So I guess this video will find those that it's meant for. Yeah, sorry, if you've seen my other videos, I'm also sometimes more talkative. I am just zoning in right now. I'm just taking it all in, that it blends the way that I want it to. I actually really like this with the highlight, to be honest. This looks a lot better than I anticipated with the highlight. So now we're gonna go in yeah, I'm gonna go in, I'm trying to decide what brush I want to do this with. I think I just want to use the E26, this kind of little buffer brush, and go in with the acromonium, yeah, which is this light pink acromonium, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, my bad. And I am just going to, it's a really light, pretty pink. I just really want to buff that underneath the eye. Specifically, like, heading towards the outside corner. Okay. I really kind of love that this is matte, to be honest. Like I said, I don't play with a lot of mattes, but I love this as a matte shade. I'm kind of giving a definitive line here, straight out. Also, it's kind of low-key cutting into the highlight. And I stopped just kind of on the other side of my eye here to give that kind of look. And then let me see how I'm going to do this. And the last color is Spoil. It's a really, sorry, a little payout there. A really pretty blue there at the top. I'm just really wanting to see how I'm wanting to achieve this. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying something I've not done before here. I'm going in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon. This is in the shade Milk. And I'm wanting this to kind of be the base for Spoil. Oh, that's ironic. That's as ironic as shit. Spoil and Milk. Oh my god. I didn't even plan that. I love that though. I put the cap on, I'm not done here. So I just really like playing with graphic lines. I'm trying to be better about it, truthfully, but yeah, so this is going to be my base. That's what I'm doing. I'm also trying to be better with symmetry. So this is, they're definitely going to be sister eyes, I feel, but going a little bit more here. I'll just thicken the line, that's okay. Okay, now with that, hopefully I can just pack the blue on then. And make sure this is the brush I want to use. I'm using the L1 little brush here. Okay, I'll probably use a different one to pack in the blue in the corner of my eye, but I just really want to make sure that on the eye itself it's packed in. Let me try a different brush. This brush is not doing, it's a good brush, don't get me wrong, it's just not doing what I want it to do. Let me try using this guy. This is the E3 brush. Oh, God, I poked myself in the eye. Don't do that. Rookie mistake there. Honestly, this is giving David Bowie to me, and I'm not mad. It was just fun. This looks cool. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, and that is what I'm trying to do here. I'm just gonna brush this kind of up against my nose. I kind of look like some exotic kind of butterfly too, real talk. Okay, sick. That turned out good. All right. So now I am just going to debating on what kind of eyeliner I should do. I might just do white. I've been really into white liner, like in my waterline. So I think I'm just gonna go with white. I think that's done with the actual eyeshadow. I'm really happy with that. I'm very happy with the Written palette. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this is more than I had dreamed of. So I think I'm just going to use that same jumbo stick. Just go in on the waterline. Since everything's matte anyways, I didn't want to use the jumbo stick I have that's kind of more like pearlescent. Cool. I'll put my brushes up because we're done with them. Alright, so putting my brushes up, and then we're going to go in with mascara and then a little lippy do, and we should be all set. I always curl my lashes personally. Some days I don't, actually. I can't say always. Most of the time, though, I choose to. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Well, yeah, this definitely turned out a lot better than I envisioned. That's what I'm saying with this channel. I really just like to go with the flow of whatever comes to mind. There's some planning, like seasonally, since we're in January. I don't have like a special holiday that I'm trying to aim for, so I think it helps out a little bit that I don't have that kind of pressure to make a more seasonal look. I can just pretty much fuck around and find out. Okay, also, I have the Exaggerize Volume Mascara in the large tube of Charlotte Tilbury. If you know, you know. I'm a fanatic for this mascara. I love other mascaras too, but this is the one for me. Let's see. All right, so I'm thinking about just doing the top. To be honest, I like to do the top and bottom typically, but I really just like that it's like kind of just muted there at the bottom. Yeah, I just kind of like that it's, excuse the hair there, but I just kind of like that it's muted there at the bottom personally. You can do whatever, but a little bit more mascara. Okay. All right. Now for the final of all of my looks is the lip. So let me get my hair a little situated here. My natural parts over here, just freshly washed hair is a little crazy. Okay, that's kind of cute, right? Okay, I'm gonna grab my lip. Be right back. All right, and I'm back. So the lip I'm looking for is one I use kind of on the daily, so I had to grab my purse here, snatch it. I think it could be one of two things. I think I'm going to either do the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm Stick in Icy Amethyst, or I'm going to go in the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Rocky Road. I can't decide, so we're going to give it a shot. That's really pretty. Okay, so that's really pretty. That's an option. Or, I'm just going to wipe this off real quick. Or, usually I'm not this indecisive about the lip, but honestly, I kind of like the other one better. You guys will have to let me know if I made the wrong decision, but I think I might actually go in with the Icy Amethyst. Oh, just gonna use a little towel here real quick. Make it a little easier. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with the Icy Amethyst. For once, this light, or this color scheme is just very light, and the Icy Amethyst I know will look good with the highlight. So let me throw this back on. I'm a sucker for Fenty lip. Oh my god. Put dry skin there. It's the winter. Oh, fuzzy. Okay, I think this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be it. We have matte eyes and a little looky-do everywhere else. So this is the final look. I think this is really fun. Like I said, still learning, still growing, but I think this turned out really well. So if you guys stuck around for the entire video, thank you so very much. I think the 2026 year is going to be a really exciting one for me and my channel and just trying new things out. So thank you so very much for watching my Glow and Grow with me. Would love to see some comments, any suggestions. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks, see ya, bye.